and to make clothes for them.
This is not, so to flatten off the face of it, you would use this because it's got the flat edge. I'm not going to cut into here, but you would chop down like that and make the side of the log flat. And then you rotate it, and that's how you make the notches for your log cabins, or if you're doing timber framing, big 1 foot by 1 foot timbers, you make them like that. Finally off.
No, actually, this is for you. You know, nobody's picking these up.
So there's lumber underneath that, and then you push forward on that. And
About an hour and a half.
Oh wow!
So now this is pretty tight in here, and I can take my draw knife and just draw like this. There's a lot of old tools here.
You want to try it?
Most of these I got from my grandfather.
There you go. Push them together. There you go. You got it. See?
How old is this one?
I don't know how old this is.
Looks like gray for Confederate uniforms, huh?
Yeah. Although I don't think this is a natural gray. I think this is probably black and white that's blended. And so the joke is, you know, like there are breeds of dogs, there are breeds of sheep.
Right.
And if you have some fiber that you don't know what breed of sheep it's from, and I don't know what this is just something that I bought. So the joke is, somebody says, oh, what breed are you spinning there? You go, oh, it's American Whiteface. So I'm spinning American Whiteface today, which means I don't have a clue what it is. But it's what I have, and I'm actually kind of enjoying it. So I'm treadling the wheel. It's treadle powered. I treadle with my feet. Treadling turns the big wheel. This is a pull. This is a drive bell, which turns this pulley, which turns the flyer, and you can see why it's called a flyer. And the bobbin is just for storage. So now, as the flyer turns, what it's doing is, if you look at this piece of yarn here, can you see that it's turning? I'm trying to go kind of slow so you can see. You see how it's turning? Yeah. Now what I'm doing is stretching the loose fibers out. I'm stretching them out, and then I let go, and I release the fiber, the twist, into the next section of fiber. So the stretching it out is called drafting. And knowing how to draft it and how much to twist it is the skill in doing this. The rest of it is just coordinating your hands with your feet. But you see how I'm stretching this?
And there's no TV to watch while you're doing it.
Well, hopefully, maybe somebody would be reading to you.
So it's kind of like a friction fit. Pressure, friction, keeping the strands together.
Yes. But the other thing to know is that wool is nature's Velcro. If you look at these fibers, if you look under a microscope, you can see, if you look at it, you can see it's kind of kinky and curly.
Hook and hoop, kind of?
Yeah, it's got scales in it.
Okay.
And the scales, when you twist it, the scales grab.
Yeah,
And of course, that's why wool felts. If you put it in a washing machine and you rough up all those scales, don't be surprised that it's going to felt. That's why it does that.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Right behind you.
My sisters for them.
Okay, get your sisters Yes.
Scandinavian National Public Radio. Too funny.
Need a little reward. Are you not full of grass yet?
Not yet. Here's Savannah.
Oh, they took a little nap time, a little siesta time, so now they're back at it. You want to come up and pet the pony?
Go.
Oh boy, you can.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
Just like a cigar. Look at her. Hey, I can't quite. Oh, wait. That's all I got. Sorry, girls.
Oh, there was such a.
Play with the toys a little more. Rooney's real tired. We're gonna go play with the toys a little more, and then we're leaving. We're leaving. You can nap in the car. Should we go now? Bubba, I know it's tough. I brought this thing.
So are you the park ranger?
Yeah. Oh, let me get that for you.
Howdy, Mr. Ranger, sir.
I hear you want to know about the Underground Railroad. My name is John Malvin. I'm here to help. I was born in Prince William County, Virginia, a little town called Dumfries. My mother was a free woman, married to a man enslaved to a wealthy planter. That is how I got my status as free. I worked hard. I did, oh no, my dad was, the master's name was Griffin, and I was Henderson, and I was apprenticed out to his clerk, a man named Griffin. I blacked his boots. I fed him. All the necessary things that he needed, I did. I was so sick of this man that I didn't know what to do. I couldn't take slavery, and I had seen cargo on a board headed for the south. So I took nothing but my shirt, and I headed for that free state called Ohio. And it took me 6 days to walk from Prince William County, Virginia to Marietta, Ohio. I was so excited to get there until I discovered once in Marietta, Ohio is a free state, but Ohio has black laws. There were no institutions of the state available, and so I worked, but nothing was good enough for me, it seemed, in Virginia. So I took my freedom papers and I walked. It took me 6 days to walk from Prince William County, Virginia to Marietta, Ohio, where I discovered Ohio is a free state, but Ohio has black laws. There were no institutions of the state available to me, not even the insane asylum, but penitentiaries and jails. So I decided that I was going to get with John Brown, abolitionist, barber of Cleveland, a colored man. He had the means to get me a vote. He had the means in the way to help me start the school fund, repeal the black laws. But that wasn't good enough. So I met the fiery, hot John Brown, abolitionist of Ohio. And we began to barnstorm through the state of Ohio with Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass. We started the school fund. We repealed the black laws, but that still wasn't good enough. Nothing was available to a man of color except penitentiaries in jail. So, what has changed? Today, we have a president that seems like he's into that separate but equal thing again.
Amen.
We have already done that. The difference is he's doing it. I don't know what makes him think that things are going to change, but who knows? Stay tuned. And so, and having repealed these black laws, and having established organizations for black people, for color, what has changed? Nothing. We still do the same thing. We still have the same boundaries. We still don't trust one another just because of the color of our skin. I'm John Malvin. I'm a free black man. I hear you want to know about the Underground Railroad. I'm here to help. Thank you.
As much as I love him, though, he can be a real piece of work sometimes.
Why is that?
Well, he can be a real watchdog.
Shut up!